Welcome to PepTalk SkillTalk. Welcome to a captivating exploration into the timeless art of reading, the gateway to a world of knowledge, imagination, and personal growth. In this modern age of technology and fast-paced living, the significance of reading as a fundamental human skill often transcends beyond its conventional role. Join us on this enlightening journey as we unravel the profound reasons why reading is an indispensable skill for humans and how it continues to shape our minds, expand our perspectives, and nurture our souls. From the ancient scrolls etched with wisdom to the digital libraries accessible at our fingertips, reading has been an integral part of human civilization. It serves as a vessel, carrying the accumulated knowledge, experiences, and narratives of countless individuals across time and space. With each word we consume, we embark on a journey of discovery, becoming part of a collective consciousness that spans generations. Beyond merely decoding words on a page, reading is a multidimensional experience that opens doors to limitless possibilities. It is an art that immerses us in diverse realms: philosophy, science, history, literature, and more, offering insights into the human condition and revealing the wonders of the universe. Through reading, we transcend the constraints of our immediate surroundings, exploring new cultures, empathizing with different perspectives, and forging connections with people we may never meet. As a skill, reading is not confined to formal education but extends to the fabric of everyday life. It equips us to navigate the complexities of modern society, enabling us to critically evaluate information, make informed decisions, and participate actively in civic discourse. From deciphering road signs to comprehending legal documents, from savoring the pages of a novel to gaining expertise in our chosen fields, reading is the cornerstone of lifelong learning and growth. Moreover, reading feeds the imaginative fires within us, sparking creativity and fueling innovation. In the boundless expanse of written words, we find solace, inspiration, and a sanctuary for contemplation, allowing our minds to flourish with every page turned. Beyond its cognitive and intellectual benefits, reading holds a profound emotional resonance. It nurtures empathy, fostering our ability to connect with characters, places, and experiences far removed from our own. Happy reading. 1. Why we should read: nourishment for the mind. Reading is a feast for our intellect. Reading acts as a banquet of knowledge, feeding our minds with new ideas and perspectives. Through books, we traverse the realms of imagination and knowledge, expanding our intellectual horizons. From science to literature, reading enriches our understanding of the world, awakening a thirst for exploration and discovery. 2. Reading's impact on character: the shaping of our soul. Literature, philosophy, and poetry touch the depths of our emotions, fostering empathy and compassion for the human experience. Through the pages of diverse narratives, we walk in the shoes of others, gaining insights into their struggles and triumphs. Reading inspires us to reflect on our values, morals, and ethical beliefs, molding us into compassionate and principled individuals. 350 powerful quotes by philosophers on reading. To celebrate the art of reading, we draw inspiration from 50 luminaries who recognized its transformative power. 1. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall gain easily what others have labored hard for. Socrates. 2. The more you know, the more you realize you don't know. Aristotle. 3. No matter how busy you may think you are, you must find time for reading or surrender yourself to self-chosen ignorance. Confucius. 4. We should hunt out the helpful pieces of teaching and the spirited and noble-minded sayings which are capable of immediate practical application, not far-fetched or archaic expressions or extravagant metaphors and figures of speech, and learn them so well that words become works. Seneca. 5. A room without books is like a body without a soul. Cicero. 6. Don't just say you have read books. Show that through them you have learned to think better, to be a more discriminating and reflective person. Epictetus. 7. You have power over your mind, not outside events. 8. The reading of all good books is like a conversation with the finest minds of past centuries. Montaigne. 9. Reading furnishes the mind only with materials of knowledge. It is thinking that makes what we read ours. John Locke. 10. I cannot live without books. Thomas Jefferson. 11. Reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body. Joseph Addison. 12. The man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who cannot read them. Mark Twain. 13. To read without reflecting is like eating without digesting. Edmund Burke. 14. Books are the quietest and most constant of friends. They are the most accessible and wisest of counselors, and the most patient of teachers. Charles William Eliot. 15. Reading is a discount ticket to everywhere. Mary Schmitz. 16. The worth of a book is to be measured by what you can carry away from it. James Bryce. 17. I do not read a book. I hold a conversation with the author. Elbert Hubbard. 18. A book is a dream that you hold in your hand. Neil Gaiman. 19. The reading of all good books is like a conversation with the finest minds of past centuries. René Descartes. 20. A book must be the axe for the frozen sea within us. Franz Kafka. 21. The reading of all good books is like conversation with the finest men of past centuries. Descartes. 22. A book is a version of the world. If you do not like it, ignore it, or offer your own version in return. Salman Rushdie. 23. Read not to contradict and confute, nor to believe and take for granted, nor to find talk and discourse, but to weigh and consider. Francis Bacon. 24. We read to know we're not alone. William Nicholson. 25. Books are the mirrors of the soul. Virginia Woolf. 26. Reading is the key that opens doors to many good things in life. Reading shaped my dreams, and more reading helped me make my dreams come true. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. 27. There is no friend as loyal as a book. Ernest Hemingway. 28. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. Dr. Seuss. 29. A great book should leave you with many experiences and slightly exhausted at the end. You live several lives while reading. William Styron. 30. Reading is a basic tool in the living of a good life. Mortimer J. Adler. 31. Books can be dangerous. The best ones should be labeled, "This could change your life." Helen Exley. 32. There are perhaps no days of our childhood we lived so fully as those we spent with a favorite book. Marcel Proust. 33. A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one. George R. R. Martin. 34. The reading of all good books is like conversation with the finest men of the past centuries. Descartes. 35. Reading is a conversation. All books talk, but a good book listens as well. Mark Haddon. 36. The reading of all good books is like a conversation with the finest minds of past centuries. Descartes. 37. A mind needs books as a sword needs a whetstone if it is to keep its edge. George R. R. Martin. 38. Books are the plane, and the train, and the road. They are the destination, and the journey, they are home. Anna Quindlen. 39. The reading of all good books is like a conversation with the finest minds of past centuries. Descartes. 40. I find television very educating. Every time somebody turns on the set, I go into the other room and read a book. Groucho Marx. 41. One glance at a book and you hear the voice of another person, perhaps someone dead for 1,000 years. To read is to voyage through time. Carl Sagan. 42. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. Dr. Seuss. 43. The reading of all good books is like conversation with the finest men of past centuries. Descartes. 44. A room without books is like a body without a soul. Marcus Tullius Cicero. 45. Reading is essential for those who seek to rise above the ordinary. Jim Rohn. 46. The only thing that you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. Albert Einstein. 47. A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies, said Jojen. The man who never reads lives only one. George R.R. Martin. 48. The greatest gift is a passion for reading. Elizabeth Hardwick. 49. To learn to read is to light a fire. Every syllable that is spelled out is a spark. Victor Hugo. 50. Reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body. Joseph Addison. As we reach the end of this enlightening exploration into the world of reading, one truth becomes abundantly clear. Reading is not just an activity. It is an essential part of what it means to be human. It is a skill that transcends time and space, connecting us with the collective wisdom of countless minds across the ages. Through reading, we become travelers in the realms of knowledge, imagination, and self-discovery. Reading empowers us with the tools to navigate the complexities of our ever-changing world. It equips us with critical thinking, analytical prowess, and the ability to discern information from misinformation. In the words of great writers, we find solace, comfort, and encouragement, knowing that we are not alone on our individual journeys. Each book we read leaves an indelible mark on our hearts and minds, shaping our perspectives and molding us into the people we are meant to be. As we turn the pages, let us remember that in reading, we find the power to learn, to dream, and to become better versions of ourselves. Happy reading, and may it be an eternal source of inspiration on our magnificent voyage through life.